Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the next round of the Ubers Open. Today I'm going to be playing Lopunny kicks with this sand team. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So of course I'm using a sand team and my opponent has a random Dugtrio. You too. So I'm assuming this is Dugtrio. Wow. Of course he has a Dugtrio. He's going to put in so much work versus me too. That's funny. We're going to lead off with Rayquaza, because it is Focus Sash, and I want to break through this Mon as quickly as possible. And I am Swords Dance Focus Sash as well. So I do have my Fairy. I also do have Rapid Spin, if I'm not mistaken, on my Excadrill. Nope. Alright, so I have no Hazard Control, and he brought one random Dugtrio, man. That's fine. And Mega Scizor too. So we're going to lead off with Rayquaza. And he does lead a Veltal, so this isn't the best matchup. However, my ability does go first. I'm assuming I will be faster than him. I guess he could try and trap me right now. I will be faster than him. That's guaranteed. So he's more than likely defensive. I could see him U-turning right now or going for Toxic. I gotta be careful around Dugtrio. Let me just calc how much Rayquaza does at +2. Custom set. Veltal. Uber defensive, I want to say. Let's just say Life Orb attacker. Doesn't make sense that I'm faster than it though. So more than likely defensive. We're gonna go out to our Arceus right here. If he has Toxic, he's gonna go for it. Switches directly out to his own Arceus Fairy. So smart play, definitely a smart play. I could definitely see a Toxic coming out right now. We're gonna go out into Excadrill right here. Just to scout for that. He could also go for Earth Power as well. This is not like, it's not good for me. That's the problem. This is going to be a tough one. Definitely. We're going to go Excadrill here though, because I don't want him toxicking me. I doubt it's toxic. I think it's more so support or Calm Mind. But we'll go Excadrill into Tyranitar, because Tyranitar traps the Veltal as he doubles out to Scizor. A U-turn is more than likely coming out, and I do not have much that wants to take that. So I think what I'd rather do is weaken his answer to this Mon, and I doubt that my Excadrill is going to be able to do anything really this game, so I don't mind him trapping me with Dugtrio. No, he'll more than likely U-turn. I'm going to go Arceus Fairy, and then I'm not going to let Dugtrio trap me right now. There's no way he bullet punches. Yeah, U-turns first, so I'm not going to let Dugtrio trap me right now, thinking about it, because at +2, this thing can put in some work. So Toxapex comes out. Definitely not the best matchup for me. We will go Tyranitar, and we will get up our rocks right here. As he gets up to 1 layer, T-Spike. So that's not the biggest problem right now. I want to say the biggest problem is obviously Dugtrio coming out, but we can Mega Evolve and get up our Stealth Rock as he does go Groudon. I'm assuming he's also going to get up his own Stealth Rock right here. But with rocks up, we threaten the Arceus and whatnot. Obviously my Sand isn't going to go up, but we do threaten the Arceus, and I can go directly out into Rayquaza right here before he gets up his rocks. Again, being Focus Sash is nice because I threaten that Arceus immediately as he goes for Stone Edge. Sorry, man. That does suck that he missed. And we'll SD up here because we are indeed Focus Sash. So unless he's max speed, we're good. And I'm assuming he's going to go out to Arceus Fairy. But he definitely shouldn't stay in because I could have Waterfall and I'll Oko him, which should mean my Sand would go up. So I see him switching out right now. And this is like the momentum I needed right now, because he didn't break my Focus Sash. And with rocks up, I also threaten Arceus Fairy. Yeah, no problem. That's the game. I like this guy. Let's see if he got up his rocks. Goes for Stone Edge. So I do now have a +2 Rayquaza. And Dragon Ascent should tear something apart. Like, actually. I'm surprised he stayed in risking the Waterfall, considering, like, I actually killed this thing. But we go for the +2 Dragon Ascent right here, and we get a kill. Toxapex comes out. Is it Rocky Helmet? It could be Rocky Helmet or Eject Button. It wasn't Rocky Helmet. We get rid of Toxapex. Nice. Scizor can come out and Bullet Punch if it wants to. But I can easily go directly into... No, I'm not going to go directly into Groudon, because I can get a kill with Groudon after. Yeah, we're going to let him knock me out, and then I can go right for the Eruption with my Groudon and claim one. Yeah, I can claim one right here with my Groudon, with Eruption. Like, actually, something's gonna die. It's more likely gonna be a Veltal coming out. Yep, there's a Veltal. A Veltal will go down, and now his entire team is grounded. Obviously, Dugtrio can revenge kill me right now with the Z move. And this will easily revenge kill me with the Z move. Wait, I might be trapped. Yeah. The Z move comes out, and that's going to be able to revenge kill me, but we do get rid of 2 Mons that were threatening from my from my Arceus Fairy, and Pursuit would knock him out if he switched. Pursuit would definitely knock him out if he switched. I don't think he would switch though. Spectral Thief. Yeah, we'll just Spectral Thief on the Arceus Fairy coming out. That Scizor is going to be a problem. It's the Dugtrio that's the biggest problem, but it's the fact that he obviously keeps the sand and whatnot is also an issue. So, we'll make the Tyranitar play, and this will at least allow me to Toxic his own Arceus right here while getting up sand. I don't know if he'd go directly into Scizor. He could definitely go directly into Scizor though. But I'm going to attempt a Toxic right here. It could also go Groudon. Yeah, okay, so we at least land on the Groudon, which is really, really nice for Arceus Fairy. Yeah, we do land it. So that's very good for Arceus Fairy, wearing it down. I expect rocks to want to go up, and I don't think I have any way of getting rid of... I don't think I have any way of getting rid of the... I want to say I don't have any way of really getting rid of the Toxic Spike anyway, so just recover up. As he's going to go Scizor and more than likely Bullet Punch. Yeah, this thing is a pain. Because I guess my Calm Mind Arceus can win. I'll recover one more time, because if he U-turns, I'm in a bad situation. Oh, he just SDs up. Smart man. Alright, so he's going to be able to revenge kill me with Dugtrio, but I'm going to try and go for game with my Calm Mind Arceus. So, or at least knock him out with Marshadow right here, slash my my Excadrill. Because I do live 1 hit, and I'll put him in range of Shadow Sneak, so maybe my Calm Mind Arceus Fairy can win. Like I said, I do live the 1 hit right here. He should actually sack Groudon, I think, and keep Scizor alive. I don't think he should stay in. I wouldn't. He should sack Groudon, get it in, and then bring in... Why do you... Oh, he decides to give me a Scizor. I mean, I don't think it'll die, although this is adamant. Yep. It doesn't die, but it does die to rocks. So that's important, especially because I can Shadow Sneak it. But it's going to come down to Arceus Fairy versus the world here. But Marshadow does knock him out. With the Sneak. Sneak it behind him. And we can just close combat, or excuse me, Spectral Thief. Whatever comes out. It is Arceus Fairy. I'll always be able to steal its boosts. I'll always be able to steal his boost, so he'll never be able to Calm Mind up. Yep. And Groudon is at what percentage? Groudon can't come in on a Calm Mind. So, like, it's... If he is defogged, then this is better for me. But if he's Calm Mind, obviously it's a little bit worse. But I'm faster, so it's not bad. Yeah, being fast in this is sick. And the fact that I have Earth Power as well. So, Dugtrio comes out. I guess he could have Screech. Is he sub Screech? Nope, I am faster because it was Adamant Dugtrio. Oh my god, Arceus Fairy. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Groudon comes out. I definitely just hit this thing up with the Earth Power right here. I knock him out, and... oh my god, that Stone Edge miss was so crucial, guys. That Stone Edge miss early on was so crucial. And I'm definitely going to be faster than this guy. And we're going to be able to knock him out with the Judgment. So, that showdown, that miss was super crucial. Also, the fact that he's Adamant Dugtrio. Because I'm not max speed on my... I wasn't max speed on this. But he made a few... I want to say he made a few misplays. Obviously, I got lucky, yes. But we're going in with Gothitelle next. Obviously, I got lucky. Like, I will never take that away. Like, I got really lucky in this. But he should not have stayed in with Scizor. I think he had the guaranteed win if he just went Groudon there, got rid of Sand, and Scizor later set up. So I think that was a misplay on his part. But I can't believe the first time I try out this Sand team, first time I've ever used it, guys. First time I've ever used it. And my opponent runs up with Dugtrio, Toxapex, Scizor. That's crazy. Anyway, we'll challenge him to the next one. Make sure I change my Gothitelle to faster than Celesteela. Nice. Calm Mind. Arceus Fairy. Nice. Genza or Defog. We shall trap him. So I'm going to challenge him. I wonder if it was a Eject Button Toxapex into Dugtrio. I have no idea. Or was it just Shed Shell? But we're going to run up with the trap team because typically when people lose the first round in Ubers, they run a fatter team in the second one, I want to say. And of course I was completely off. YouTube. Really cool team though. Alright. I am so glad that I am Rock Slide on my Lucario in this game. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So we're actually going to lead off with Gothitelle. Because if he leads off with Dialga, it's more than likely Shuka. I can check if he's Roar too, but I'll be able to more than likely trap him. If he Shuka rocks, I can trap him. My Veltal is really nice in this. My Lucario is ridiculous in this because I am SD Rock Slide. I do have to be careful about Giratina. But my Arceus Fairy also kind of beats him once I beat Ho-Oh. So, alternatively, I could lead off a Groudon and get up my rocks for Ho-Oh. And then pressure him with a Veltal. That might be better. So he does lead Ho-Oh. So this gives me rocks up early-ish. I don't think he would stay in. Yeah, I don't think you have Giratina, so I doubt he would stay in. Yep. So we get up rocks right now. Seeing as how... Well, Gothitelle can't trap this. I don't see a Dark Pulse switching at all, besides Ho-Oh. So, I'll go with Veltal here. If he wants to Will-O-Wisp, that's good too. If he defogs immediately, that's fine. He does obviously have that Lucario that I gotta be worried about, but we're gonna hit him up with the U-turn on the Ho-Oh. Nice, little bit of chip. Nice little bit of chip. I wonder if he's defensive. We'll find out right now if he gets leftovers. We'll find out right now. He does get leftovers, so I'm thinking he's the Toxic set. I'll Rock Slide here. Any chip damage on Giratina early on is good. And I'm assuming this is a Toxic variant. So this really, even though Gothitelle doesn't trap it because he's a Ghost type, but I also get to scout for Toxic, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I get to scout for Toxic. I wonder if he has Roar. If he imagine he goes Ho-Oh here on my Charm. I'm going to go for Charm. If he goes Ho-Oh, then I trap it and beat it 1v1. Which is funny. He should Dragon Tail me. He's obviously not trapped because he's a Ghost type, like I said. I want to also scout for Shadow Ball. But again, Gothitelle doesn't do much in this game, so... If he does go Ho-Oh, then I get the Charm on him, the -2 attack, and I kind of beat it 1v1. So I would love if he goes Ho-Oh. Defog, Toxic, Roar, or are you Hex? Of course he's a regular Giratina, man. So he just Dragon Tails me out here, or Roars me. Misses, unfortunately. Won't make much of a difference, really. We'll just Psyshock for some damage. Rest? Toxic, Defog, Roar, Rest. Willow? I don't know what his last set is. He does go Ho-Oh, which is surprising, to say the least. Definitely going to go for the... I'll rest up here because I can take one Brave Bird. Yeah. I can take a Brave Bird, force him to go and take some recoil and whatnot. The thing is, I can't go Groudon because he's going to be able to go out into his Giratina after. And he's trapped here. So I would have loved, if I got off that Charm right there, I would have been good. We'll make the Groudon play. Make the Groudon play. Is he what? This man is having straight up Brave Bird Whirlwind. Did I see pressure on this thing too? Brave Bird Whirlwind, Roost Sacred Fire? Okay, so this means that this as a last mon can definitely beat down his entire team. Brave Bird Whirlwind, Roost Sacred Fire? I'm assuming that's... I'm just gonna throw off a Judgment thing, because like if he tries to switch into this thing, yeah. Dialga takes some hits. Okay, that man is running like phase everything. Alright, so we'll go Groudon. And if he wants to get up rocks, we'll get up rocks of our own. He does just drop a Draco, which we do tank. And we will easily go for the Precious Blaze here. I want damage on Giratina. And I want it now. Nice, 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 nice. So Defog, Toxic, Dragon Claw. Goth, just to burn a sleep turn if he does go for Toxic. Yep, so we can burn one sleep turn. He's obviously, like I said, not trapped. There's one turn. This straight up Gothitelle counter team. Oh, nice, 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 nice. So I get in Marshadow, and that is really, 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 really big. Let me just see if FizzDef Ho dies. Custom set. +1. Ho, Uber. Let's just see it's just fully FizzDef. Impish. Spectral Thief. Soul Stealing. 7-star strike. 86 to 1 or something. Hell yeah, I'm bulking up right now. You do not stain. You go Ho. Go Xerneas. Are you... Is it Scarf? It's not worth risking. This team is so odd, man. I'm thinking it has to be Scarf too. Marshadow breaks through his entire team, and this is my way of beating like literally everything on his team. But if I get last mon Arceus, I can also win. I think it's worth risking. I guess it could just be also FizzDef, fully FizzDef with aromatherapy, but I think it's worth risking if I'm able to break through Xerneas right now. Yes, and I am. So nice. So we get rid of Xerneas. I'm glad I risked that, because like that would have been a problem later on. Ho comes out more than likely just going for Brave Bird. This is a non-attacking. Brave Bird, +1 defense. +2, +2. That is non-Z now. It's still not enough damage. Alright, so Groudon's the play. Thankfully, Groudon doesn't need to be healthy anymore because he gave me his Xerneas right there. So I don't got to worry about that thing setting up. And we tank Sacred Fire as well. So we'll get up our rocks. As he goes Giratina. And then we'll just hit that thing up with the, we'll hit that thing up with a Precious Blaze trying to weaken it. Go ahead and take some damage. What is your set? Is it rest, last move? I'll force the rest if anything. I'll get up our rocks here. If he's rest, then you go for it. More than likely. But getting up rocks, if he has rest, he'll go for it right now. Okay, so I go to my Arceus Fairy right now on the Giratina. I guess he was willing to give it to me. He doesn't really fear Rock Slide. Oh, he has never seen Rock Slide on Lucario. Yeah, we'll go Arceus Fairy here. It covers Dragon Tail play and the yeah, it covers the Dragon Tail play and the Ho, because Ho can't touch me. It's Whirlwind, Brave Bird. Yeah, it's non-toxic Ho. Giratina is low enough for Lucario almost. Excuse me. Getting a little bit sick. So I don't mind this because he's gonna double out to Ho right here, right? He should, or Dialga. I guess Dialga is also another play. Dialga was not faster than me, though. He should double out to Ho. If he Dragon Tails, good play. But I'm pretty sure he's going to double out to Ho. Yep, based on the way he's been playing. And this gives me 2 Precipice Blades on Giratina. Or at least Rocks up right here. I'm going to go for the Rocks. Yeah, because this lets me keep Giratina low. Like on his defog right now, I can go for Precipice Blades. I wish I died to Poison the last turn, but go for Precipice Blades. Come on, I wouldn't. I was willing to sack that because I got off damage, man. Of course, that's okay. It's Pokemon. So Arceus Fairy can come out and we can just throw off a Judgment right here. No point in doubling around. Pretty sure Giratina is gonna eat it up, but I don't mind this Ho going for Whirlwind or Brave Birds, especially because I can just Calm Mind up and eat up the Sacred Fire anyway. And he only has so much of them. Like, why does he have to have Whirlwind though? Why are you a Whirlwind set? I don't like that, man. Okay, I actually have to be really careful about this thing. Because it's not that it beats me 1v1, but like, I need this for Marshadow. I do have my Scarf of Veltal in the back. If I hit that Precipice Blade, Lucario could come in too. No. Goes hard Lucario now. Really, I'm faster than this. Yep, and this knocks it out. So he sacks his Lucario there. I don't think that was the play. He definitely should have stayed in with Ho, but he threw away his Lucario right there, which is amazing. And Kicks disconnected and has a minute to reconnect. What? Did he forfeit? Or is he coming back? Like, that play didn't make sense. I don't know why he wasn't continuously Brave Birding. Oh, okay. He reconnected. Oh. All good. Alright, so good thing is he reconnected. Yeah, it is. Depending on EV spreads and whatnot. It is definitely slower. I'm assuming he's Stealth Rock Roar Dialga too. We'll recover once more because we need to be healthy enough for Marshadow, and he Whirlwinds me out, so that's great. Into a Veltal. Unfortunately, I still do need this Mon to spam Dark Pulse in the late game. Otherwise, I'd use it here. I don't think Gothitelle does anything. Yeah, I really don't think Gothitelle does anything. And he's obviously faster than me too. Yeah, so that knocks me out. But then again, if he's not Will-O-Wisp and he's rest on Giratina, I'm good. So we're gonna go Lucario here and just click Rock Slide. I'll bluff the Rock Slide. I bluffed it amazingly. You see how I bluffed it by going for it? It does have that nice little flinch chance though. And as long as I keep Giratina low, I think Marshadow can also come through. So I don't know if his last move is Willow, but if he goes for Dragon Tail here, this is fine. Yep. Gives me Arceus Fairy. So that's nice. Right back out in Lucario on the Ho-Oh switch. And it just gets me just spam Rock Slide. Or he goes Dialga, which is cool too. So I can SD up here. I don't think you'd let me close combat you, bro. Maybe you would. I want to SD up so badly. Yeah, but I guess it wasn't the play. So we get Dialga, which is amazing for my Marshadow. Speaking of which, Hisgen's gonna come out. Probably just go for the Z. Calm Mind Arceus Fairy. This can win in the late game very easily. I actually think my Marshadow is the sack right here because my Lucario is useful for Ho. So we're gonna go Marshadow here. If he wants to bulk up, that's fine. Goes right for Spectral Thief. And I get to go out into my Yveltal now. And just U-turn on the incoming Ho. Oblivion Wing is also a pretty fair play, but I'm going to U-turn on Ho because I want to keep up momentum. And we're getting Lucario now. And just click Rock Slide. Though I don't think it kills, but I think Calm Mind Arceus Fairy can win in its own regard. So goes directly into Marshadow, which is definitely a solid play. And then you can just close combat here. You can also Spectral Thief. I could too see him bulking up. How much does Marshadow take from +2 Lucario? Just to know. Custom set. +2. Marshadow. 71 to 84. Alright, so that's good to know. Just that damage is necessary. So, we'll go out to Arceus Fairy right here. On the close combat. Eat that up. And we'll double to Yveltal just in case he goes for the Z. I'm pretty sure it's Scarf. I think it's Scarf Marshadow. I need a hit on Marshadow so I just need one little hit on Marshadow. It's okay. Yeah, I definitely need a hit on Marshadow. So that way my Lucario can win. But I'm trying to get Last Mon Luke. I'm definitely trying to get Last Mon Luke. Or Luke in, rather. Last Mon Arceus also is really good versus him. So that's why I'm going for Dark Pulse here. As we can bring in my Lucario right now and just click this Rock Slide. I want to SD up so badly, but it doesn't. Rock Slide is always the play. Okay, so now Marshall's in the +2 range, which is really good. But obviously, I also have to sack this. So, what I'm going to do is SD up here. As he's going to go for Spectral Thief, right? If he bulk ups, I don't think I knock him out. Let me see, +1. 52 to 62. I need a roll. But I mean, a double would be a bad play on my opponent's part, though. There's no way he doubles, but I have to SD up here. Let him close combat. Then I go Arceus. I recover once. Unless the Soul Stealing 7-star strike thingy knocks me out. Nope. Alright, well, we're just going to start commenting up and try and beat him with Ho. I think that's the play. Or try to beat the Ho, rather, with this. Not sure why he didn't go for Brave Bird there, but he's going to give me +6. Let me just recover that off. I see what he's doing. Okay, unless my +6 Judgment actually does some type of damage at all, I'm actually going to see how much this does right here. Alright, that's 28. That's not bad. So I'll do double that at +6, which is good. That's like a 2 KO, right? I should be double that at +6. Or you can just crit me, that's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, Lopunny. Alright, now worry, Lopunny, because that sucks. Yeah, so we have to go for +6 so we can 2 KO Ho. He should actually go Marshadow and just Spectral Thief me. Because it won't knock me out, but it'll put me in range. Alright, buddy. I need you to get +6 and not worry about this Ho. I need you to get +6 and not worry about this Ho. So I gotta go for recover again. He gets the crit right there, come on. Alright, I need a crit back on him. That did nothing. My math was off. Alright, so if I get a crit, it had to be now. And if you roost, yeah, he wins. So, good game, dude. Damn. Good game. Who's calling me? And why'd they automatically hang up? Alright. So, I have to be careful because this man's running Whirlwind, Roar, and everything. So, definitely Gothitelle and things like that aren't going to work best versus him. So, let me actually think about my last team real quick. This would have dunked on him. Like, actually. What's his Geomancy's earliest answers? What goes best versus everything he's been using? Megatar isn't bad. Toxic on Groudon would be really good too. I feel like this Calm Mind Kyogre is just so good. But GroundingMZ Zygarde is also pretty decent as well. I'm gonna run in with this Gyarados team. I think that's the play. The team that I really love is this one. This team's really good in itself, though I don't like the Zygarde set on it. Coil, Rest. I'm thinking about this though. Because Dragon Dance, Tyranitar have been good in that game. I don't like Poison Jab. I think Rock Slide is better. Rock Tomb is better versus him with Marshadow. I don't like this Zygarde set. I think sub. A little bit of speed as well. For Giratina and things like that. Sub. Dragon Tail. Sub Glare. I cannot pick this up right now. Sorry about that. I should call you back. Sub Claire Coil? Yeah. I think that's the wave. I think that's the way to do it. Based on what he's doing, that would have beat him down every single time. So we're gonna use this Marshadow team real quick. I unfortunately cannot pick up right now. Alright, so sub, coil. That's a lot of speed. I don't think I need that much speed. Because this would have beaten the Giratina. Unless he had Roar as his last move, which I kind of doubt it. So we're gonna go sub. Yeah. And we're going to challenge him for the final game and hopefully be able to pull out a victory right now. Hopefully be able to pull out a victory right now. And then I'll call this person back. So, yep. Alright, so I made the right call. YouTube. I definitely think I made the right call. I actually want to lead off with Groudon would be a bad lead if he leads off with this. I have to be careful about. I made the right call in Rock Tomb, but maybe Poison Jab would have been better. I just gotta be careful about that T-Spike. Okay, this beats his entire team. Like Kyogre beats his entire team. That's amazing. Alright, so we'll lead Groudon. Alright, you know what, guys? I have to pause it real quick because he's calling me again, so I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so I'm finally off the phone, and yeah, I ended up losing this one. I don't know. Maybe I could have done differently if I obviously wasn't on the phone playing the entire time, but it's okay. What I was being called about was definitely more important than this game in itself. That's 100% sure. But good luck to my opponent, and in the future rounds. And yeah, I'm sorry that I couldn't really bring you the rest of my Ubers games. Or at least couldn't get farther in Ubers. I really am. But I hope you guys all enjoyed, definitely. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So goodbye, friends.